Hello, I'm Lara Anderson. Welcome to my kitchen. If you love chocolate chip cookies, which I'm sure that you do, then you're going to love this dessert that I'm going to show you how to make today. Chocolate chip cookie bars. It's a cross between the cookie and a brownie, and it is absolutely delicious. It's also very easy to make, and it's an easy recipe that anyone can follow. So the ingredients that you'll need today is pure vanilla extract, 2 sticks of butter softened, eggs, 2 of them, brown sugar, regular granulated sugar, and all-purpose flour. You'll need salt, baking soda, and of course the chocolate chips. I would say that Nestle works best, and you'll need a 12-ounce bag of that. To help things go more smoothly, you might also want a mixer like this. You can use a handheld mixer, but it will just be harder to get the mixture to mix, I guess. So it's easier if you have one that's powered. You will need a spatula and also various measuring cups and tools. So to start us off today, I'm going to wash my hands because that is what a great chef does while they're preparing to make a meal. So the first step in making our dessert is going to be to add our flour, baking soda, and salt mixing them in a small bowl like this. So you are going to want 2 1/4 cups of your all-purpose flour, Now I'm going to take 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And you're just going to mix this with a spoon. Okay. Now, the next step would be to soften the butter. So you're going to put it at 15 seconds and just let it soften a little bit. Or you could have the butter sitting out for several hours and let it soften that way, but mine just came out of the fridge, so I'm going to soften it with the microwave. Once the butter is softened, you're going to add it into your mixing bowl. Like so. The next step is going to be to add our granulated sugar and brown sugar. You need 3/4 cup of each. Right now I'm using a 1/4 cup. And now for the granulated sugar. Again, 3/4 cup. The last thing you're going to do is add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And there we go. Now you're going to beat this mixture on high until everything gets all mixed together. The next step is going to be adding the 2 eggs, and we're going to do that one at a time. So you're going to crack it in a bowl and then add it. You want to make sure that the first egg gets mixed before you can add the second one. gradually add the flour. You want to do it slowly so that not all the flour gets in there at once, because it can be hard to mix. I'm just going to let it mix for a few more seconds before adding the last bit. Okay, while that's mixing, we are going to prepare the chocolate chips to add. Like I said, you are going to need a full bag, and I chose to use mini chocolate chips, semi-sweet. I just think that they taste better than the big ones. Again, you want to do it slowly so that they have time to mix in. So just put a few in, let them mix, and then you can do the second half of the bag in about 15 seconds. Now all of our ingredients is in the mixing bowl. After our mixture is complete, the next step is going to be transferring it from the bowl to the pan. So you can use any pan that's made for a cake or brownies. I chose this one. It's a few inches deep, so you can have a little bit of a thicker bar. So before you put it in, you are definitely going to need to spray it with cooking spray, because otherwise your brownies, cookies, whatever you want to call them, will stick to the pan. Now we can add the mixture. Now that the dough is completely spread out in the pan evenly, I'm going to put it in the oven. Reminder, 375 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes or until golden brown. Since these cookie bars are a variation of the chocolate chip cookie, I thought it would be interesting to tell you a little bit about the history of chocolate chip cookies. They were actually invented by mistake by a woman named Ruth Wakefield. She actually ran the Toll House Inn with her husband, and she had some Nestle chocolate chips as a gift from the Nestle himself. She had run out of Baker's chocolate and decided to throw them in the cookies, and it ended up being a huge hit, and everybody liked them instead of the Baker's chocolate. And so they signed a contract, and now that's why you have Nestle Toll House combined. Oh, looky here. They are done. They look absolutely delicious. In conclusion, chocolate chip cookie bars are something that anyone can make. It really doesn't take that much time or effort, for that matter, and there's not a whole lot of ingredients that you wouldn't already have lying around your house. This is something you could really bring to any event. I know in my family we always have some kind of dessert like this lying around our house, something that has to do with chocolate chips and cookies. I'm not the greatest baker, but even I can make something this simple. I would recommend it to anyone to give it a try. Thank you very much for watching.